Welcome back to ZENLESS Zone Zero, where I'm going to take the chance of continuously recording and not restarting the game as I've tried to do before. We'll just see what happens.
Let's go.
Because of the
More
console
tire tracks
crashing.
here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too.
Hey, what the fuck?
Flinky strikes to score!
My
They were hauling
god.
stuff around in a place like
Wait,
this?
hey!
That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out, Ace, and see what clues we can dig up around here. You're all riddled with flaws.
Did you say you're all riddled with holes?
Behind that miasma. I correct Be careful! Don't fight head on! Here to dance! Keep it up!
Oh, come on. I can only be fighting one of you at a time. Would you look up at least? Seriously? Just wait for it. Wait, what? This is on a timer? I never knew that! That sucks. Come on, go past the wall.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
God damn piece of shit. Hate this controller. I'll be so ready to be done with it. This elevator goes down. The wheel tracks end here, which means they went to the lower level. Will that card we found earlier work? Use the card. Notice, insufficient card app authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. Not just a key card, but a password too? Since when did this elevator get such high-level security? Fairy, got any ideas? Well, let's look around and see if there's another way to get through here. Whoa, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed through here. The miasma around here is particularly thick. But the ethereals we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one working around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought that folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around in all this miasma. True. This is a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. It looks like there's nothing around that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. Look here. There's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up in tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great. That solved the question we had. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. That's a little odd, though. Did you find anything? Look here. The box label claims that the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction, but that tends to be very light. So how did it leave such deep tracks? Not bad, princess. So that means they aren't the outer packaging for the shipment. No, these boxes definitely came from that shipment, but they never contained any thermal installation. Or insulation, not installation. And there's no other way, and there's no way whatever is in here is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes. But there's nothing around that'll help us that'll power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. The group then investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
All right then. Let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, The hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that? It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You know, just based on Alice's English voice actress, I think Alice would have been better as a chihuahua than a bunny. Because she sounds exactly like a chihuahua when she screams.
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
Save the clip. At this point, it's good to just, like, save the clip around every loading screen or stuff. After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to whatever. Fuck me.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Everyone? Good work today.
I was planning to tease the princess about her lack of stamina, but looking at you now, there's no point. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile...
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
It's a trap.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Phylum Heights, that's what they said?
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble.
Nah, this is a trap.
Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery.
No way. Oh my god, I was about to say, jeez.
You didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
I was gonna think that poor Alice just got smacked over the head. Soon after at Swabian Temple. After bringing that fake concierge back, Senior Yenhua and Monato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check. There is other things to do as well. Like, invite Yijun out for a thing. What did we say last time? I would really like to know. Actually, she texted us. So... Shifu, are you free? Been pretty idle lately. What's up? I wonder if Shifu would mind going on a walk with me. I see. That's pretty thoughtful of you. I've got plenty of folks coming to me for fortune-telling. Come to think it, hardly anyone asks if they want to take a walk and clear my mind. So just so happens I've got nothing but time these days. Wherever you go, I'm good with it. Want to catch a movie at Lumina Square? Watching a movie. Not a bad idea. You're the expert. I'll leave it to you to decide what we're watching today. And then we'll get a message from Han Yihu. What did we say last time? Have you been busy lately? That's what we said last time. I'm so bored lately.
Being idle is a good thing. Only when you slow down can you really think about the stuff that matters. Junior Bell, want to get busy again?
Now that you put it that way, I'm having second thoughts.
So you do like taking it easy. I knew it. Life's giving us a moment to breathe. What do you say we make the most of this free time?
I'd love to.
I'll make arrangements right away. Where do you want to go? Any ideas? I know all the good spots, so just name a bleh, I was gonna say price. Let's go to the outer ring. The outer ring? Speaking of the outer ring, I've got an idea that might interest you. When I was in Blazewood on business, I found the perfect spot for training and developed my own training method. Junior Bell, want to give it a try?
Sounds fun.
I knew you'd be interested. Let's meet on the upper floor of Blazewood and give this new training method a spin.
Cool. Alright. Let's see.
Junior Bell, you ready to start today's intense training?
I'm ready.
Just kidding. It's not intense or anything. No need to be nervous. Shall we head out now? It's just the right distance for a light jog to the training spot. Perfect for warming up.
Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta switch up your training spots. The outer ring cuisine ain't half bad for an occasional treat, but I'll always prefer Wave Bay Peninsula cooking.
So what cactus are we punching?
Junior Bell, we're here.
And why are we punching cactuses? That doesn't sound very safe.
Look, this is the secret training spot I found. Don't tell Senior Fufu and Senior Yay about it.
But it's just a cactus.
Cactus is perfect. Tall, straight, and spiky. Exactly what we need. Take a good look at these cacti. Notice anything?
These cacti have no spines.
You got it. Truth is, I removed all the spines of these cacti while practicing my martial arts moves.
You did all this?
Of course. I've trained with every cactus in the area. Sometimes kids from the outer ring pass by and give me weird looks, but I don't mind. Imagine the cactus as a wooden post from Swabian Temple and strike with precision. Stop your hit the moment you make contact, then swiftly pluck out a spine queenly as your finishing move. That's the training.
But if we remove the spines, the cactus will get hurt.
Yes, if someone untrained tries, they'll probably injure themselves and the cactus. Damaging the surface or the spine base can hurt the plant permanently, and that's not okay. But that's exactly what makes the training worth it. As long as you get the pressure point, force, and angle just right, you can extract the cactus spines completely without causing any damage. So if you get it right, using that subtle precise strength, new spines will grow back in just a few months. Look, just like this one already sprouting again.
Yes, I see the new spine sprouting.
You can check out all the cacti in the area. If you find even one that doesn't grow its spine back properly, you come after me. Alright, your turn now. It's your first practice, so don't worry about pulling any spines. Just land your strikes without harming the cactus.
Who's hurting who? Me or the cactus? Under Senior Yinhu's eager gaze, you couldn't bring yourself to ask that question. Taking a deep breath, you executed the martial arts move Shifu had taught you. And, well, ouch! Even the baby spines still hurt like crazy. Stay calm and dodge those spikes. Imagine your limbs becoming like formless water. Oh, Senior Yinhu said that. As you imagined it, your hands gradually became white as feathers, and the pain from the spikes no longer reached you. You completed the entire set of moves with increasingly fluid rhythm.
Congrats on completing your first cactus training. Any thoughts?
When's the next training session?
Already looking forward to the next training session. That's my proud junior disciple for you. You didn't pull out the spines this time. Let them grow a bit longer. Once they're long enough, just say the word and I'll bring you back. Oh my, you go-getter attitude is just so delightful.
You spend some more time observing the cactus with Senior Yinhu. There's a faint stinging sensation between your knuckles, but it's not as uncomfortable as you imagined. Your strength. You can't help but wonder if you've made any progress compared to before.
We should head back soon, but before that, let me take a good look at your hands. Does it hurt when you get does it still hurt when you where you got pricked? I have some ointment back at the temple. I'll patch you up once we're back. Remember this pain well. This pain is life itself. It's martial arts. It's training and growth. In time, it will shape the real you.
Cool. Damn it. Come on. Don't waste my time, AWE Schwinn, at the parking lot in Lumina Square, apparently. Ah, there you are. Have you been waiting long, Shifu? Don't worry, I just took a stroll nearby to clear my head. At least I didn't run into anyone asking for divination on the way. That's one less thing to worry about. But since you're here, let's go see a movie. I'll let you pick which. Let's watch Machine Prophet. A sci-fi movie. Sounds good. Alright, let's go with this one. People here seem to be in a hurry. Damn it. I couldn't read that next one because I moved. Stupid controller. Last time I was here, people asked me about their financial stuff. Stay still. We're here. Just let me. I'm moving her. Wait. Doesn't look like it can anymore. There's quite a few people in the cinema. The movie you want to watch, Machine Prophet. Looks like a sci-fi martial arts film. I've never seen a movie of this genre before. It's a really good movie. I see. I trust your taste. Come to think of it, I'd love to know how mystics perform divinations in the future. Why not use this chance to find out? Let's go get our tickets and head in. You watched Machine Prophet with Yi Juan. You didn't notice before, but why are there so many romantic scenes in it? Who would have thought AI robots could predict the future overnight using huge amounts of data? This training method is way more efficient than what we do at Yunquay Summit. Tell me, do you think this technique is technically possible? Or actually, hard to say. If I had access to such tech during my training, I wouldn't have had to practice day in, day out. As for whether it'll actually happen, there's no use dwelling on it. Worrying over things that haven't happened is useless. And if it truly comes to pass, an AI robot that can help me with divination and fortune-telling would definitely lighten my workload. I can too! Not bad. If you want to practice, I'll take you on a journey later, and we can work on your divination skills. As they say, read 1,000 books and walk 1,000 miles. If you want to master divination, you've got to study hard and put in the work. Now that I think about it, wasn't there a bit too much romance in this movie? You don't like it, Shifu? I wouldn't say that. It's just that, with an AI crisis an imminent threat, it seems somewhat out of place for the main character to focus on romance. Forget the main character these days during my divinations. Less people ask about love, and most people want to know about their money or their career. Life's so hectic that not many people still have that time to pursue love. What do you think about it, Shifu? I'm sure it'll happen naturally. I don't have any experience with this sort of thing. If you're really that curious, go check out some movies and novels. Maybe you'll find your answers there. Who'd have thought that there's things you don't know, Shifu? Of course there is. I may be your Shifu, but that doesn't mean I know everything. Still, those tearful wails and tragic goodbyes in the movie come off as a bit unrealistic. I think real love is found in quiet daily sacrifices and companionship, and showing up when it counts, and sharing that final moment in the end can also be a perfect ending. But since I haven't experienced it myself, so this is all just speculation. To truly understand what it means, you have to experience it yourself. It's about time we are getting back. If there's anything you're still unsure about, I'm sure you can figure it out on your own later. Damn, that was just normal trust. Well, that wasn't good. So they're doing that interrogation stuff, right?
You're here, Belle.
Signorine, who's still not done with the interrogation?
It appears there's been some progress. I think I heard Master Pan say... Ah, that's right. Just tell us. Let's wait a little longer. Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back from the bay.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us? So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah, At first, I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
We could go for it, sure. But then what? There's Porsa Lumex personnel and security mechs nearby. Taking them all the way back to Swabian Temple just isn't feasible.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komino are coming out. Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Ah, he confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
I can't even tell if he was trying to capture her or if he was actually planning to just choke her out right there on the spot.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porsa Lumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for, but he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something.
I don't even think that destroy something had to be yellow.
It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
Well, we gotta jump right in.
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishuan Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Will still be part of that same one. Do not dare put this as the start of a whole nother video. You should know better. You dial Yishuan Shifu's number and tell her everything that has happened over the past few days.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porcelumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Suibin Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquei Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
That's great! It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us, Shifu.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
'Cause every night I will sing